Communication, working as a physiotherapist with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Unfortunately, Indigenous Australians and Torres Strait Islander people are greatly disadvantaged within the health sector. This presentation will outline numerous strategies to improve communication between a physiotherapist and a patient of Indigenous Australian or Torres Strait Islander background. It is important that we demonstrate understanding of displacement and separation of families that have had a large impact on the Indigenous and Torres Strait Islander populations. Rapport is a very important strategy, as it is key in building a positive therapeutic relationship for all populations. Language is the building blocks of communication. These following strategies are perfect to avoid negative language interpretation. The following strategies can be used to ensure that time doesn't hinder or become a barrier of the health access of the Indigenous communities. It is very important to be mindful of your non-verbal communication, such as hand gestures, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Personal space, touch, and silence are important values of the Indigenous community. It is important to understand these cultural aspects. When referring to Indigenous communities, it is important to understand titles to ensure that no offence is given. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people can often see sharing private or personal information as breaches of confidentiality. It is important not to shame or embarrass the patient. Although it may look like you're listening, it is important to adopt the three strategies to ensure that you show your undivided attention during consultations. When questioning, it is important to explain the reasoning behind your open-ended questions in order to keep the flow on of the conversation. It is important that the patient understands the question to avoid reflex answers such as yes, no, or I think so. Instructions can be interpreted in numerous ways. Ensure the patient can understand the relevance and importance of the instructions. When decisions need to be made, it is important that you allow private time for the patient to make the decision with their family. As a practitioner, if you're feeling incompetent, it is important that you know aware of the Indigenous Liaison Officer or any resources that may assist you.